Welcome back to Daytime Auto. When we think CAA, we often just think, about that roadside assistance, but they do so much more than that. And one of the things that they do so well is travel and giving advice to Canadians about travel. And of course, they have travel insurance as well available. I'm joined by Karen Taaffe. She's a product manager with CAA Travel. Welcome to the show, Karen. Great to have you here. Let's start off talking a little bit about that. I think people most, notably know you as, when their car breaks down, you're going to be there to help them out. How long have you been working in the travel industry?
So CA's been in the worldwide travel business for over 60 years now.
It's incredible. And so let's talk about some advice, right? Because last month the government of Canada imposed that, that level 3 travel advisory on travel outside Canada. So what does this mean for Canadians that are hoping to travel?
So the level 3 travel advisory essentially means, avoid non-essential travel. And then we also have a level 4 advisory in place for cruising, and that's avoiding travel. But that's not to say that travel is illegal right now. It's the government's recommendation.
Well, let's look at it on the insurance side of things. So, a level 3 travel advisory, how does that affect insurance exactly, travel insurance?
So that definitely does affect some insurance companies. Right now with CAA travel insurance, your emergency medical coverage is, we're including 5 million of coverage as long as you're vaccinated 14 days prior to your travel. But that could definitely affect some of the cancellation and interruption. And so you basically really need to check your policy. And with CAA, the travel consultants can certainly help you navigate through that.
So are travel insurance companies then covering COVID-19 at all?
Every company's doing a different thing, so you really need to check with each individual company.
What about CAA? So when it comes for, CAA travel insurance, what do you offer?
So we've got the emergency medical coverage of 5 million. And if you had booked your travel insurance before the advisory was in place, you've got your cancellation coverage. But if you've booked it afterwards, no, not yet. So we're waiting for that advisory to be lifted.
What advice do you have for, would CAA offer to those travelers preparing for a trip? So let's say, you've decided that you can't wait any longer. I want to get out there. I want to enjoy some sunny weather. How do people properly prepare for a trip?
That's a great question. Preparing is so important. And I would first of all touch base with your CAA travel counselor to sort of guide you through the whole process. But we recommend you always stay in touch with our government website, which is the travel.gc.ca. You can download when you are traveling, download the Arrive Can app. You can register as a Canadian abroad, and also there's a Travel Smart app that you can download that has information about different destinations, because the rules are different wherever you're traveling to, as well as in Canada.
Yeah, that's certainly important to note. So, some travelers, may be reluctant to perhaps travel outside of the country to do international travel, but maybe more comfortable to travel inside of Canada. What can you offer as far as advice for those that want to stay within Canada?
So we're definitely seeing that trend of traveling within Canada right now, because there is no government advisory within Canada, and there's also no provincial restrictions right now. So it's a great time to be traveling within our country, and there's lots of great product, whether we're going east or west, or we're even doing a quick rail trip from province within our own provinces. And of course, right now within Ontario, there's an Ontario staycation tax credit that is available from our government for this year.
When people think travel and they sit down with a travel consultant, oftentimes they walk us through, right, that entire process. I imagine that is the same with CAA travel. Can you just, if I'm a client, what are some of the questions I should be asking my travel consultant?
Well, again, so looking at when you want to travel, and there's some people that right now need to be traveling, it's essential for them. So
Right.
really we leave it up to every customer's discretion, whether you want to wait and plan for next year, or if you want to get something going for now. We, as Canada's most trusted brand, will certainly guide you every single step of the way.
Have you seen any particular destinations outside of the country that are more popular than others during this time of COVID-19?
Yeah, definitely the Caribbean and Mexico are still very popular. And again, traveling within Canada as well.
Excellent. Karen, thanks so much for the advice. Really appreciate you spending time with us today.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Again, you can go to www.bookcaa.ca to find out more information. They also have a 1-800 number. That's 1-800-267-8713. Don't go anywhere. We got lots more daytime coming up. We're going to tell you about activities in motion. AIM Fitness CEO Meg Stickle joining us on the show. And if you're looking at a way to get some seniors, if you're 50 plus, you're wanting to get more active, you're at home, but you're saying, you know what, even when gym open, perhaps, on January 31st at limited capacity, I still want to work out. I want to work out from home. Well, we have some solutions for you coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.